WWE is getting an anime, and I believe that this is one of the greatest decisions WWE has made in a very long time, ever since they decided to end ECW. Because after that point, I believe that WWE has gone downhill. My cousin stopped watching it, I stopped watching it, and for a very long time, like 10 years, I didn't watch any kind of wrestling. If it wasn't for Super Apache Wolf, I still wouldn't be watching wrestling. But it's been a year, I'm back, and I just have to say that things have gotten a lot worse. In the entire year, I can say that 5 matches made me remember my childhood, and only one of them came from WWE. 4 matches were from AEW. WWE has to get its shit together. Though the production quality is great, but by God, it is getting boring. Greetings, I am the Eldritch Lord. Welcome to Eldritch Anime. So WWE recently announced that it has sold a multi-episode anime to Crunchyroll. The good part of this news is that WWE is getting an anime. The bad part of this news is that they sold it to Crunchyroll. I mean, clearly no one at WWE has heard of High Guardian Spice. We can only hope whichever studio gets to make this anime is passionate, because wrestling is an extremely huge thing in Japan. So the anime has a lot of potential if the team behind it understands what type of things they need to do to make it a success. Generally, I think it has to do a couple of things, like do not take itself too seriously. It should be serious, but not too serious. It should be stupid. It should have great fight sequences and animation. And finally, and this is the most important thing, this anime should be over the top and fun. Now, there are a couple of animes that the studio can look at while making this WWE anime, because there are some great sports animes, shonen anime, that has already done it. And the reason I am pointing to them is because many can categorize WWE as the redneck shonen live action anime of America. We can easily look at a lot of animes that this anime can take inspiration from, copy from them, learn from them, and make itself a great success. Like in 2019, there was this wrestling anime where the wrestler was isekai'd. He was summoned by this kingdom that was in dire need of a hero because there were monsters and demon lords and they were being overwhelmed. The princess of the kingdom asked this wrestler to assist the kingdom in killing monsters. Now, the main problem is that this wrestler is a huge lover of animals, to the point that in his view, monsters and animals are the same thing. So he suplexes the princess and jumps out the window. Then he goes, tames and fights monsters and looks after them and pets them a lot, and suplexes anyone who says that he's a monster killer or wants to kill any monsters. This anime is a gag anime. It's stupid, but it's extremely fun at times, and there is this continuous gag between the wrestler and the princess. And all I have to say is that those were one of the most entertaining scenes throughout the entire season, and by the end of it, what they do with those scenes is something extremely entertaining with what happens to the princess. So because this wrestler suplexes the princess every single time they meet, she has now come to be known as the princess that flashes her garments to anyone throughout the kingdom. And even the castle guards, that are her personal maybe bodyguards, are talking behind her back. Now all of this leads to her realizing that she is a masochist. Now that is very, and I mean very stupid, but extremely entertaining and fun at the same time. But this anime also has a lot of boring stuff in it. For example, the fight sequences are not that amazing or entertaining because they're just bland and boring, and they're just missing a kind of punch to them. So I believe whichever studio is going to make this WWE anime can look at what this anime succeeds at, because it's a wrestling themed anime, and can avoid the pitfalls that this wrestling anime suffers from. Another anime that the WWE anime can take inspirations from is Hajime no Ippo. This boxing anime really shows you how sound design, animation, and your music can elevate any scene. Just look at this one scene. In the scenes, these two boxers are just throwing punches, but you have this amazing music, animation, god level sound design that elevates this scene to something far more beautiful. So in WWE, this kind of sound design, animation, and music can be used for the supers of the wrestlers. For example, Tombstone Piledriver. I wanted to make this video to show people, which are very few people are going to watch this video, but I wanted to show you that this anime has potential, but Crunchyroll is most likely going to fuck it up. But in the end, I know one thing and one thing only, and that is that this anime has the potential of being a huge pile of shit. It has the potential of this being shit is so damn high is that I can easily say that I can make a worse anime video out of it. And if you're interested in that, subscribe. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all for this video. If you made it so far, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Also follow me on Twitter if you want some surprise anime boobas in your Twitter feed. I'll see you in the next episode. So until then, please take care of yourself, because I care about you guys. And until then, farewell.